Good morning, all of you. I, Dr. Badri Narayan Mahapatra, Assistant Professor, Instrumentation Engineering Department, ASMS IOIT. Today we will be discussing control system. So today we will be cover basic elements of control system. Here we are discussing about introduction to automatic control system, block diagram of automatic control system, then block diagram of process control, and examples of block diagram simplification. So particularly for automatic control system, here we are giving one example like tank system, level tank system. So here you can look at here, there will be certain height edge, and there will be small edge which will be the height of the level of the tank, and there will be some valve position will be there. So this valve position which will be open or closed, so depending on that controller, so controller will get some signal from the sensor. So sensor will be give you that exact information about the level of the tank, and in this sensor which will be help for the level measurement, so it will be give to the controller, so controller will give the final control element to this system. So here if automatic control system, what are the major elements? Here you can say one process, and second one will be the there will be some error detection should be there. Error detection is nothing but comparing between capital H and small h. So final control element which will be modify the process. So in the automatic control system, there will be some mathematical expression which will be there. Here you can look at here this control system component, it having some input signal and it having some output signal. So there may be some option of like energy source, or it may be in the optional form. So if you look at different components, so in the process of any industry or any system, there will be having some different process which will be there, and it having some different components. Like here you can look at here the control valve. So valve position will be open or it will be in the closed position. So that will be depending on that valve positions, and it will be get some response according to the controller action. So similarly, DC motor, you can look at here, there will be some input and there will be some output. So that output which will be again, it will be implemented. So there are different type of components like amplifier, temperature sensor, controller, level transmitter. So next is process closed loop system. So in this case, it is a closed loop system. So here there will be one feedback, or you can say measurement, which will be given to that set point. So here this circle which will be plus and minus, that will be named as set point value, and there will be some error. If it will be there, then it will be termed as E. Control variable, it will be termed as C. Then measured variable, then manipulated variable, then controller output. So measured variable in the sense it will be measure what variable. So variable may be temperature, pressure, flow, and all this. So manipulated variable means after verification, then what should be requirement of some manipulation. So here you can look at here, there will be some controller mode or something, and here manipulated variable and all these things. So depending on that process control, we can be controlled. So block diagram reduction technique, which will be simple simplification, so that it will be easy to understand what type of control system will that, and it will be give enough information about the output versus input. So here you can look at here, there will be two set points, then there will be some systems having Z1, Z2, G3, H1 is feedback here. So in the simple reduction process, first of all, we need to solve this part, because this is a complete closed loop system and you have to use some formula. So here you can look at here, this system having that formula of G2 divided by 1 plus G2 into H1. Why it is 1 plus? Because it here minus negative feedback. So negative feedback we should have to take as a plus symbol. Okay. So reduce the inner loop as well as reduce the outer loop. So S3, S2, as it is in the series form, so it will be in the multiply. So after that, this calculation will be again all the three systems having in the series form. So all will be in the multiply here. Then again we have to use the same formula again, G divided by 1 plus G into H. So after all this calculation, we will be find C by R, that is output by input. So this will be the our reduced form. So this way we can calculate simple block diagram reduction technique, but we have to use some some of the reduction technique or principles so that we can be find at the end the reduced form. Okay. Thank you so much.